Hi, welcome back to another video. Trigger point therapy exercises are a wonderful way to help release your tight and knotted up muscles and can be done before, during and after your workouts. I'm demonstrating to you in this video the best way to release all your company tightened muscles using a trigger point ball and a foam roller. I'm sure you will find this video useful as the majority of muscle pain is caused by myofascial trigger points and adhesions. Releasing these tightened tissues will relieve pain and improve your flexibility, mobility, and range of movement, and muscular strength, because trigger points cause muscles to be tightened and weakened. If you like this video, please click the like button, please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So what exactly are trigger points? Trigger points are those little areas of tightness in your muscles that hurt when you push on them. They feel bumpy and are described as knots. The problem is that pain can often be referred from these trigger points. For instance, gluteal trigger points often refer pain to your lower back and vice versa. There are many different tools to effect manual trigger point therapy. This includes manual therapy, as in massage, trigger point ball, foam roller, cupping therapy, and massage guns. Now, if you have had the pleasure of receiving a professional deep tissue massage, then you know how it hurts, both on your body and wallet. So for the fraction of the price of one visit, you will be able to give yourself a massage in the comfort of your home with these massage balls. Unlike foam rollers, they can get to those hard-to-reach areas such as the upper back, buttock and feet. These massage balls mimic the pressure produced by a massage therapist's palm or elbows. Some people prefer to use a tennis ball instead, but I believe that it is too soft and is not effective in providing a thorough, deep tissue massage. Massage balls are affordable and small and therefore can easily be fit into suitcases or handbags to use wherever you go. Well, I have one in my car and it's good to give my back a good massage while I'm driving long distance. In each of these exercises, target only soft tissues. Avoid bones. Search for the trigger point by moving the ball slowly along the muscles. Once you locate the spot that hurts, hold onto the painful spot for as long as it takes until the pain dissipates. Keep breathing in the process. Then you can attack the trigger point from a different direction. You will have to work on the trigger points on multiple times before you can get lasting results. So just to give you an idea, it took me many months to completely release a massive trigger point within my QL. So please be patient. Start with the ball under the arch of your foot. Roll back and forth while pushing into the ground with enough pressure. This is a great exercise for those who suffer from plantar fasciitis. I know it hurts, but I managed to cure my plantar fasciitis just by doing this daily, along with releasing my tightened calf muscles. Remember, we're not releasing muscles here, we're releasing adhesions within the plantar fascia, a thick band of connective tissue at the bottom of your foot that runs from your heel to your toes. For the calf, sit on the ground. Stretch out the leg you want to work while bending your other leg at 90 degrees. Place the massage ball underneath the calf at the top near the knee. Move your butt back and forth so the massage ball moves up and down your calf muscles. Rotate your leg inward or outward to target other section of your calf. For added pressure, place your other leg on top of the leg you're working. Your calf muscle is actually made up of the gastrocnemius and the soleus, which lies deep to the gastrocnemius. Release your tightened calf muscles is often overlooked, yet so rewarding. For example, over-tight calves cause more ground reaction force to travel through your joints, especially your knees. Over time, this can cause increased wear and tear to your knee joints. Tight calf muscles can also cause issues up and down the kinetic chain. Downward tension would increase tension through your Achilles tendons to the plantar fascia. Upward tension might give rise to issues in your hamstring or even your lower back. So, you may be able to ease your lower back pain that you have developed since walking more by releasing your calf muscles. For the hamstrings, sit on the ground. Stretch out the leg you want to work while bending the other knee at 90 degrees. Put the massage ball at the top of your hamstring muscles. Place your hands on the floor behind you, keeping your elbows straight. Lift off the ground and roll your legs side to side on the massage ball. Then reposition the ball just above your knee and repeat the same side to side movement. We need to do this exercise regularly because tight hamstrings can cause the hips and pelvis to rotate back, thus flattening the lower back and causing back pain, knee pain, and foot pain. Tight hamstrings can also be responsible for postural problems and other back issues such as sacroiliac joint pain, as they will tend to pull the pelvis out of normal position. For the thighs, lie down on your stomach while supporting yourself on your elbows. Rotate your right leg out to the side of your body. Place the ball under your left thigh, with your leg extended and your toes pushing into the ground. Then push your toes forward and backward, rolling the ball into the target areas. Our sedentary culture breeds tight quadricep muscles. Chronically tight quads can pull the pelvis forward, causing anterior pelvic tilt, and this is a common cause of lower back pain. Please take a look at my other videos on this very topic. For the hip joint, lie on your side and then place your forearm on the ground while extending your leg. Bring your other leg over in front of you. Place the massage ball under your hip and then put your hand on the ground in front of you. Move your hips around to release the tension in the tight areas. Remember to place the massage ball on the soft tissues on the sides of your hips while avoiding direct contact with bones. From my experience, it is better to use a bigger ball in this area. This is a great exercise to release your tight hips and will improve your hip mobility and flexibility of the muscles attached to the hip joints. For the glute maximus and the piriformis, sit on the ground with your knees bent and feet on the floor in front of you. Put your hands down on the floor behind you for support. Then put your massage ball under your left glute near the sacrum. Push off the ground with your hands and roll laterally until you find the sore spot. And hold this position until the pain dissipates. When your glute and piriformis are tight, either caused by overuse or prolonged sitting, they can cause glutes and lower back pain, and even sciatica with shooting pain down your leg. From experience, it is easier to release your glute medius trigger points with a ball against the wall rather than on the floor. Trigger points in the glute medius can refer pain to the lower back. Remember that the quadratus lumborum and the glute medius are functional synergies, and trigger points in one can cause satellite trigger point in the other. So it is important that you address trigger points in both of these muscles. The glute medius is often overlooked troublemakers in people suffering from lower back pain. When it is too tight through the formation of trigger points, it disturbs the force distribution on your hip and lower back. Releasing the glute medius trigger points therefore improve lower back pain drastically in the majority of cases. From my experience, I find it easier to perform trigger point release against the wall. You can gain better control this way than on the floor. If you wish to apply more pressure to the trigger points, simply step further away from the wall. Roll along the muscle slowly as shown, and when you find a sore spot, hold on to it until the pain dissipates. The erector spinae is the main troublemaker when it comes to lower back pain. The erector spinae is a group of muscles that extend on each side of the spinal column from the skull to the thoracic lumbar fascia in the pelvic region. These are powerful movement-orientated muscles that create bilateral extension of the spine and unilateral rotation or lateral flexion. Without the strength of the erectors, we wouldn't be able to stand up straight. While strength in this muscle is imperative, many people have excessively tightened erector spinae, usually due to postural problems such as anterior pelvic tilt. Like the erector spinae, I find it easier to perform trigger point release for the Kiel L against the wall. Trigger points in the Kiel L are known as the masters of lower back pain. Whilst the quadratus lumborum is a small muscle, it plays a vital role in body mechanics, enabling us to maintain our upright posture. Trigger points in the Kiel L are almost always associated with acute lower back pain complaints, especially those areas where the pain is so severe that you cannot stand. Again, it is great to work on the trigger points between your shoulder blades with the ball against the wall, rolling up and down along the inner side of the shoulder blades. Well, have you ever had a pain that is right behind your neck and just behind between your shoulder blade and your spine? It is a type of pain that makes most people go crazy trying to reach their hands behind the head to rub the neck and shoulder. The area between the shoulder blade and the spine is a very complicated area. This is where three separate muscles all lay on top of each other. If one of the muscles is irritated, then they all are. They are serratus posterior, rhomboid major and minor, and the trapezius. This is part of the reason why shoulder muscles can give you neck pain and vice versa. It can be next to impossible to figure out which specific muscle is irritated. For the upper trapezius, you can use a trigger point ball against the wall. The upper part of the trapezius pulls the shoulder blade upwards and outwards and thus help to elevate or raise the arm. Additionally, it bends the head towards the same side, that is lateral flexion of the head, and rotate it to the other side. Besides using a ball, the most effective way to deal with trigger points in the upper trapezius is to use a weightlifting bar as demonstrated. Pain from the upper trapezius can refer pain to the neck and is a common cause of neck pain. Habitual forward head posture is a common cause of tight upper trapezius through the formation of trigger points. Deltoid trigger points are rarely the sole cause of shoulder pain, despite the prominent location. The deltoid has three separate heads: the anterior deltoid, the lateral or the middle deltoid, and the posterior deltoid. Those with active deltoid trigger points may present with shoulder pain on movement, shoulder catching or impingement, or arthritis of the shoulder joint. Unless there has been direct trauma to the deltoid, trigger points in the deltoid muscle usually occur as secondary trigger points. So before you go ahead to release the deltoid trigger points, you need to first address the trigger points in the rotator cuff muscles, specifically the infraspinatus and the pectoral muscles. Now let's take a look at how we can release the trigger points in the pectoral muscles. Trigger points in the pectoral major are common and are associated with a number of painful disorders including mid-back pain, breast pain, anterior shoulder pain, golfers and tennis elbows. Pectoral major trigger points are typically posture-related, such as hyperkyphotic posture, typically associated with forward head posture and round shoulder, but may also be caused by heavy lifting. Trigger points in the pec minor cause problems when your arm is at shoulder level and you try to reach backward or forward and up. Pain at the end of the range of motion and restricted range of motion are ways this muscle lets you know when it is in trouble. For the neck, place the ball behind your neck and roll up and down along the length of the muscle against the wall, avoiding contact with the cervical vertebrae. Try massaging the attachment of the neck muscles behind the skull too. Do this in conjunction with the release of trigger points in upper trapezius. Neck pain is usually caused by trigger points in upper trapezius, and trigger points in the neck typically refer pain to the forehead. And this is particularly true for the sternocleidomastoid, and it is better to address the trigger point in this muscle with the thumb rather than a ball. Sternocleidomastoid is the most superficial and largest muscle in the front portion of the neck. It is built of two heads, the sternal head and the clavicular head, and both of them can develop trigger points. Sternocleidomastoid trigger points can cause neck stiffness with decreased mobility, especially rotation. For the forearm, place a massage ball on the table, then put your forearm over the ball. Press down with your forearm while rolling the ball from below your elbow to your wrist. Move the ball around the forearm until you find an area that is tight, then apply slightly more pressure to relieve the built-up tension. Apply less pressure as you get closer to your wrist. This is because there's less muscle tissue in this particular area. Now supinate your forearm so that your palm is now facing up. Then place the top of your forearm on the ball and apply some pressure until you can feel the device pressing slightly into your muscle. From there, repeat the same process as before. You can do this drill at work on your desk or at the gym on a bench, whichever is more convenient. Please remember I can only go through things briefly in this video without going into too much scientific details. If you do suffer from muscle pain, it is advisable that you seek advice from a sport massage therapist, doctor or physiotherapist in the first place. Remember, trigger point release is only part of the holistic approach in the management of your musculoskeletal pain. Other measures include stretching of these once tightened muscles and activation of the underactive tissues. So stay tuned for more videos on these topics. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please subscribe, share and comment. Please also hit the bell so that you will be notified of any new future video release. If you're interested in improving your health and fitness, and if you want to prevent lower back pain, please take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon. Thank you.